Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to install Enderal. So the first thing that you need to do is go to enderal.com or www.enderal.com and this screen will appear and you can choose between Deutsch and English, German or English, and once you do that you'll have this screen. You can always click hey wait, what is Enderal, for some more information on what Enderal actually is, but if not, System requirements is the first thing that you need to click on. Once that comes up, this screen will appear and it states basically what the system requirements are and how you need to verify your system. So due to the fact that Enderal is a large mod, and some testing that I have done as well has clarified this, it shows us that Enderal has a lot of custom textures. It adds a lot of new flora. There's obviously custom voice packages and everything like that as well. So it is more demanding than Skyrim's just vanilla Skyrim, or even a game which is heavily modded. So the first thing that you need to make sure is that you have a legitimate copy of the Elder Scrolls Skyrim on one of the 4 operating systems that are specified within the system requirements, such as Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, probably including Windows 8.1, and Windows 10 as well. The next thing that you need to do is make sure that you have the Microsoft.NET Framework 4.5. Now, this is generally already on your computer. If you have installed drivers and you have installed Windows updates, it should already be there. If you install a game on Steam, especially a newer game, it's most likely that it will already be on there. But if it isn't, we can just go up here and it will give us a screen where we can download the .NET framework. Once you open that, this protection screen comes up, but I've already got it on there. It tells me that I've already got it on there, but if it isn't on there, it will tell you, and then you press continue, and then you go through normal installing procedures. So the next screen shows us the installation package, which is about 8 gigabytes big. So it is a rather big mod. I think it's just below the size of vanilla Skyrim, which is about 11 or 12 gigabytes from my knowledge. And you can install this in 3 different ways. So the first way of installing it, and the recommended way, is through a BitTorrent client. Now, QBitTorrent is a BitTorrent client, much like uTorrent and similar torrent clients, which allow for file sharing and stuff like that. Now, I would be careful with torrenting in general. It can be quite dangerous, especially if you're not used to it or not new to it. But that's a story for another day. That is the recommended way of getting the best speeds or downloading Enderal possible. So the first thing that we need to do is click on the torrent client here, or SureAI.net. So once you click on that, it will come up with this Enderal install English .torrent. You need to make sure that you have QBitTorrent installed before this will work, and to do that is quite easy. You can just go to qbittorrent.org and you can install it from here. If you have Windows, install it for Windows. If you have Mac, install it for Mac. So once you have that installed, all you need to do is click on the Enderal install and it will come up with this. This just shows us the file and the subfiles that come within the packaged file itself. You can just press OK to that. If you want to increase download priority, you can. I generally have it on maximum just to get the highest speeds possible, and you can also save it to wherever you want. And once you do that, you can begin the install. The second way of downloading the mod is through ModDB. So if we just click the link here, it will take us to the ModDB website. And it does say that our download system is under heavy load due to big game and mod releases. And it also recommends a torrent file as well. But you can press the download button from here and it will work just fine. So here we go. Again, it gives us the same message as before. the download should start automatically. If it doesn't, we can also try another mirror, but it has started here and you can wait for the download to finish. So the third way is to install it from nexusmods.com, which comes up here, and you can have a look at what Enderal is all about, as well as a trailer and features, installation links, and of course credits as well. So what you need to do first of all is you need to make sure that you are logged in on the Nexus. Once you do that, you can install or download manually. Make sure you have an account with the Nexus, because otherwise you won't be able to download files that are more than, I think, a megabyte or something like that. So make sure you have an account and you can download it directly from here on a manual install. The only thing I will say about the Nexus is that if you do not have a premium account, your download speeds will be capped. I'm not sure on 100% on what that is, but I think it's around 1 megabytes per second. So if you have an internet that can support a higher bandwidth than this, then I would recommend that you use the torrent or maybe even ModDB. So once you have downloaded the file should be finished, and then just go down into your download section for whatever browser you used. You will need a program that can open up compressed files. So I would recommend WinRAR. You can also use 7-zip. There are a few others out there as well. And then you need to also have your Skyrim directory open as well. And that is generally I've got it in local disk D, Steam library, Steam apps, common Skyrim. You might have it in your C drive, or whatever drive you decided to install Steam on, or your Steam apps. You can actually choose which one you want to do. If not, you can always use the search option within Windows to find the Skyrim folder, and it should do it quite well. So the next thing that we need to do is copy these files here in this order. So you don't go into the data folder, you just stay in this directory, copy all of these right into there, and it will copy all the files into the directory in the manner that it is supposed to copy in. Now I'm going to wait until this installs, and we'll come back when it's completed. So the next step that we have on here is to download the launcher. Now this is because the Enderal itself is a completely different game, and I think it uses scripts and various other things outside of Skyrim. There's also, so you cannot launch the game or Enderal without the launcher, essentially. So what you need to do is download the launcher by clicking up here, and you can just download it with this link, and it will take you to this new web page where it downloads to your browser. So once it's downloaded, you can go to wherever you downloaded the Enderal launcher. I've got it in PC Pictures just because my downloads folder is pretty crammed at the moment. And then you can just copy it straight into the Skyrim directory. And once you do that, you can double click on the Enderal launcher. Just click run, and you'll get to this screen here. All you need to do is click on install Enderal, and this warning will appear. It just states that Enderal is based on its own ESM files, and they cannot guarantee compatibility with other mods. Just click that. Once you read all that, you can just click accept. So this is just a screen that shows us once again what we need in order to run Enderal. So we need at least 9 gigabytes of disk space, a DirectX 9, 1 gigabyte RAM graphics card, at least 4 gigabytes of memory, and a dual-core 2.4 gigahertz processor. You should have all 4 ticks, and once you do that, you can click install Enderal. So this screen gives us the option to install Enderal freshly, or you can restore it from a backup. We're going to install it through the installation file that we downloaded. So all we need to do is go into downloads or documents, wherever you saved it, and click install Enderal, the same file as we downloaded from ModDB, the Nexus, or the torrent that we downloaded from the client online. Then once that is done, we come back to the Enderal launcher and we can click next. And this just gives us the path in order to back up our installation. I'm just going to click next. And it gives us clarification of the Skyrim backup path and the Enderal installation path. I can just click next with that as well. Just make sure that these are both ticked. And it will begin the install. Once the installation has completed, you should have some congratulations. Enderal is now installed. You can press the update button because there will be regular updates delivering bug fixes and new content as well. You can just click installation done. Now, you should have this screen. There is an Enderal update available, so I can click update. If I just click this too, it will begin the download for that. After this is completed, you should be able to press launch Enderal and the game should run. So all you need to do now is click launch Enderal and Enderal should launch. And here we are at the title screen of Enderal. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and if you liked it, please subscribe and comment. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy a terrific time in Enderal.